Are you a Dave? Would you like to stop being one? Well, too fucking bad. We're bridges, not miracle workers. But you can at least stop being called a Dave by contributing to this channel via our Patreon. That's right, for only $1 a month, if you want to be a bitch about it, you can stop being called a Dave and get early looks and sneak peeks at upcoming projects. Well, some of you. The Dollar Store patrons only get early access.
Who the fuck ordered a commercial for our Patreon?
Ha ha!
No, seriously, why are we advertising during a one-shot?
Or you can be super badasses like these guys. They help us keep the lights on, hire new editors, and let us do more projects like this one.
Who the fuck are you? And why are you here?
But that's not all. You also get full access to our Discord channel instead of the meager Dave level. And if you want to be a super mega ultra hyper dab on the haters not Dave...
You can't throw random adjectives like that together and call it a sentence!
Ha ha! You wrote it.
And then I deleted it because it hurt my brain to type that crap. Seriously, how did you find it?
They get to know how it all ends and how it's connected. Don't believe me? Ask Angel. He knows the end to LHA and it will blow your mind.
Richie?
A lot like Snoo Snoo.
We did tell Angel and that was the
Give me a minute.
So if you don't want to be a Dave and actually want that good shit,
I was
become
worried.
a patron and not a cheap $1 whore patron. Become a champagne patron.
We love all of our patrons just for helping out. The amount isn't what matters. Don't listen to his lies!
The link is in the description below, along with the link to our Discord. Did I mention we have a Discord? Cause we have a Discord. It's made of real velour.
Okay, this needs to end right now.
And who's gonna
What?
stop it, Dave? You?
You know I meant you, right?
And
Hey,
now
Richie?
back to our program. Don't forget to become a patron today.
Shut up, I'm doing a thing.
Are you a Dave? Would you like to stop being one? Well, too fucking bad. We're bridges, not miracle workers. But you can at least stop being called a Dave by contributing to this channel via our Patreon. That's right, for only $1 a
Yes,
month.
I'm
if you wanna
aware
be a
that it
bitch
has
about
the Festival
You can
of the
stop being
Lost
called a
picture on
Dave
there.
and get early
It
looks
should
and
have
sneak peeks
updated
at upcoming
because
projects.
I updated the,
Well,
the
some
fucking
of you.
picture.
The Dollar Store patrons only get early access.
Who the fuck ordered a commercial for our Patreon?
Ha
For our
ha!
Patreon. No, seriously, why are we advertising during a one-shot?
Or you can be super badasses
Oh my God.
like these guys. They help us keep the lights on, hire new editors, and let us do more projects like this one.
Who the fuck are you? And why are you here?
But that's not all. You also get full access to our Discord channel instead of the meager Dave level. And if you want to be a super mega ultra hyper dab on the haters not Dave...
You can't throw random adjectives like that together and call it a sentence!
Ha ha! You wrote it.
And then I deleted it because it hurt my brain to type that crap. Seriously, how did you find it?
They get to know how it all ends and how it's connected. Don't believe me? Ask Angel. He knows the end to LHA and it will blow your mind. A lot like Snoo Snoo.
We did tell Angel and that was the reaction.
So if you don't want to be a Dave and actually want that good shit, become a patron and not a cheap $1 whore patron. Become a champagne patron.
We love all of our patrons just for helping out. The amount isn't what matters. Don't listen to his lies!
The link is in the description below, along with the link to our Discord. Did I mention we have a Discord? Cause we have a Discord. It's made of real velour.
Okay, this needs to end right now.
And who's gonna stop it, Dave? You?
You know I meant you, right?
And now back to our program. Don't forget to become a patron today. Are you?
I'm Hi,
Used to
everybody.
it
We're live. Hush. We're live. That's the first thing everybody heard when we went live. Was you try to say something, even if you were trying to apologize. I was about to do the intro, but you interrupted, and that's what everybody heard. Hi, everybody. We just got done with What the Fell, and clearly my headache is not doing me any favors. I was hoping to get a hold of a Calvin. I was going to try and call him and see what was up, but, didn't have time for that. I had to try and set stuff up. So give me a moment. Fell, distract them.
Distraction. Yes. Hi. Look over there. It's a dog. Oh. Hello. We have a distraction. Hello, Calvin. Who is best boy? Oh, no answer. Damn. Hey guys. I hope everyone's having a good Wednesday. I know we just finished up What the Foul. Took a little bit longer than what we planned. I'm so used to Richie having us muted, so I apologize for that banter during the commercial.
When you try to call a person on their phone and they show up in your Discord instead. Hi. Fuck you. Now I have to. This is going to be so weird, Calvin. Now I have to add your 2 stories because I didn't do that. Because I was checking. I was trying to find out because we were doing What the Fell right before this. All right, Fel, I know that last year during the Halloween event was your first time playing, and I could have sworn we dragged Fel in, or I'm sorry, Calvin was your first time playing. I could have sworn we dragged Fel in because I was trying to get both of you the Thunderlord during that time, and it was only available during the Halloween event initially.
No, I think we started after the festival, and we did get the Thunderlord, though.
No, the festival was still going on. It just hadn't ended. Also, Calvin, holy shit, some of the cool stuff that is available for purchase in Destiny right now is super sweet. I still say that the Hunter is the best, but the Warlock Vampire shit is good. It's stuff that you had to buy in the store, but you can put it on any armor you have. So, like, your highest armor, you can just drop down to appearance and just change its appearance, and it looks like that. It's pretty sweet. I'm enjoying it.
I'll have to check that out.
Indeed. All right, so welcome to Anime and Stuff, the show where we talk about, you guessed it, anime and stuff. And just a quick heads up, guys. Just a quick heads up. One of the things that is happening right now is that Calvin is eating food, and I are jealous. No. One of the things that's gonna happen is there will be a change to Anime and Stuff next year. We're probably going to wait till the end of the year. We'll probably know more for certain in November, but I got to have a chat with Tony before making an official announcement, but just keep an ear out for Anime and Stuff. Updates. Yeah. So just keep an ear out. That's basically all I can say. I want to say more, but I can't say more. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the chat, if you haven't done it already, go say hi to Calvin.
Hi, Calvin.
How dare you not say hi to Calvin? Hi. Sweet Caroline.
Wah, wah, wah.
It's bump, bump, bum.
Incorrect, sir.
Yeah, see?
I know, but
bum, bum, bum. God damn it.
But I just did it just...
I hate you. I hate you all. Well, specifically just you right now, Fel.
Well, I figured you would hate me right now.
Yeah. All right. You ready to jump into this nonsense?
Yeah, let's hop into straight for the
12 stories, and then when I add Calvin's, it'll be 14.
Yep.
Yeah, Calvin, yours are going to be like the last 2 because I have to go and edit the pages directly.
Well, let's see if I'm around to talk about them, because
at the end
10
of
o'clock I have to leave again.
Oh, good Lord. What the hell?
Work.
Jesus.
Work, man.
Jesus, dude. Are you going to be able to work on slime? At all? Wow.
I'm concerned.
I hope so.
Yeah, same, because it should be done pretty soon. Like,
Yeah,
wow, work? Stop being a Chad, work. Has gotten me away from Genshin Impact since I've been home. Oh, well, hello, Cam. Thank you. Like I said, pardon me. Like I said, though, guys, keep an eye out. There will be news pertaining specifically to anime and stuff, and there will be changes happening within next year, probably the beginning of next year. I haven't gone over everything with Tony yet. I do want to chat with him about that, and we'll figure everything out when the time comes. But I just want to give you guys a heads up that there are some changes happening for anime and stuff that will be coming up at some point. All right. That having been said, let's move on to the news.
Right. Starting with...
Hang on. Something... Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. So I could have just straight out done that. Cool. Good to know. I forgot I'd setting this up differently. All right, so 8 people were arrested on suspicion of selling fake Demon Slayer figures in Japan. I don't know if you guys know this, but the Japanese legal system very different from the American legal system. You are guilty until proven innocent, and they have a 90% conviction rate, dude. Like 98% conviction rate. It's crazy over there. So the Mainichi Shunbon newspaper reported on Friday that Friday, this was back in September, by the way, guys, that Kyoto, Hyogo, and Akita prefecture police forces have arrested 8 residents from 6 prefectures on suspicion of selling bootleg Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba merchandise and infringing the Copyright Act. Now, when I read this, I was like, oh, pirates get their just desserts. But also at the same time, they were like, the bootleg figures. And I was like, wow, they take that shit pretty fucking seriously over there. Over here, it's not that big of a deal. The figures were replicas of figures that were only available through convenience store lotteries and as claw machine prizes. Yeah. They apparently arrested 5 suspects. According to the police, the suspects were accused of selling 4 to 12 model figures each via online auction between February and June, with the knowledge that the merchandise was duplicated without permission from Aniplex. 3 of the accused told the police they obtained the merchandise from a Chinese e-commerce group, Alibaba Group Holding Ltd. One of the accused denied the allegations, claiming they did not know that the figures were not licensed merchandise. The 5 arrested individuals allegedly sold 44 total figures for a combined 57,980 yen, or about $550 US. So, normally I would say crime doesn't pay, but this kind of seems a little like overkill, but yeah, that's Japan. So there you go.
Seems like they're really trying to discourage any sort of illicit activity of any kind.
I get that.
It almost sounds like they're trying to make an example of these people.
I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. They showed more leniency to they went after these guys hardcore. The dude that set fire to KyoAni had more like preferential treatment given to him because they at least took that fucker to the hospital. I mean, the fact that he was all burnt to shit was his own fucking fault. But they took him to the hospital, got him taken care of, and then did the shit. But, they came after these boys hard. I was like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Police chief must be a big Demon Slayer fan.
Yeah, well, it is crazy popular worldwide, so I'm not surprised by that. But, yeah. But... at the same time, if they were all Nezuko's, I could absolutely understand. You must protect the lolly.
I'm a little I get it's a totally different thing, but for figures, I'm surprised. This is very.
I mean, this is coming from the country that allows doujinshi, so their copyright bullshit is all over the place. They'll come after us for making parody on the internet, but if somebody wants to make a doujin, a fucking hentai doujin, no less, you're all good. And it's like, God damn it, dude. You want to talk about people that lewd the lollies? Japan is so much worse than us.
Ooh da la lolly.
Okay. I don't have anything else to really say about this topic.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's pretty cut and dry. It was like, okay, well, this happened. And it's like, that seems like an overreaction, but okay.
I don't make the laws in Japan, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't make the laws in Japan. This seems like overkill, but you know what? Piracy. Not a big fan. All right, next up, Kodansha Comics to release full Shaman King manga on Comixology on October 6th. So that already happened. So Kodansha Comics announced on Monday that it will digitally release Horiyuki Takei's Shaman King manga on Comixology on October 6th. The entire fucking thing. The company will then release the Shaman King spin-off manga, Shaman King Zero, on October 13th, and Shaman King Flowers, which is the sequel, on October 20th. Shaman King Red Crimson on the 27th, Shaman King Superstar on December 8th. The company delayed the digital release of Shaman King from its previous date of July 28th. The Shaman King Zero, Shaman King Flower, Shaman King Red Crimson, and Shaman King Superstars spin-off manga were previously slated to launch in August. Kodansha Comics stated the delays will not affect its planned physical release of Shaman King. The company published the manga in 11 3-in-1 omnibus print editions from will print those from 2021 to 2022. The first two volumes will launch simultaneously in spring of 2021. Comixology Originals and Kodansha USA Publishing will publish all of the Shaman King digitally in English, which, you know what, I'm kind of cool with. I want to check out Comixology. I didn't know much about it, so I'm gonna actually go check that out. But yeah, the entirety of Shaman King, that's kind of cool. For some reason, I thought that Shaman King was a Shonen Jump title. Man, was I wrong. It turns out it's Kodansha. So
Wow.
yeah, apparently Comixology is an Amazon company, so let's see if they have. I'm wondering if Kodansha has a bunch of. Oh wow, yeah. Comixology actually has all of Ace of Diamond as well. Kodansha Comics digital first. So, yeah, they're putting it all up online. Diamond. Psh. Yep, there it is. And apparently it's all in Comixology. Subscribe to series. Added to your cart. Yeah, I'm checking out Comixology right now. Like I said, here. So I can just unlimited. I mean, I'm just trying to. Do they have a digital version, or is it just?
Jeez, it's owned by Amazon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. Fucking everything's owned by Amazon, dude. At this point in time, it just feels like Jeff Bezos fucking owns everything. One of these days, Elon Musk is gonna send the Falcon 9 rocket up to dock with the Amazon International Space Station. You know. All right, but back to it. What do you guys think about Shaman King going up there?
I think that's interesting, to be honest. It's
all I heard you say was, "I think that's interesting, to be honest," and nothing else.
I mean, did it cut off?
Yeah, I guess.
It might have. Yeah.
I mean, one thing I didn't even know that Shonen Jump was not behind Shaman King. So,
Right? I
wow.
thought it was a Shonen Jump series.
Same here.
Turns out it's Kodansha. I'm like, well, that shows what I know.
So, and that the fact that it's going to be re-released
all of
I've
its
been actually
spin-offs as well, including its prequel and pardon me, prequel and
yeah,
sequel. The Shaman
yeah,
King
no, I've been
Flowers, Shaman King Flowers is literally the main characters in Shaman King are all grown up, and it follows their kid. Like it follows
I want
the
to
son of
I've been
two of
wanting
the
to
main
read
characters.
those.
Yeah, pretty good. Oh, but it's been such a while, man. I'm sitting here trying to think, am I
Hold
excited
on a
because
second.
of nostalgia or am I excited because it was so good? Cuz I don't remember all that much about Shaman King anymore now. Like I mean, I understand it's ADHD that's probably wiped my brain, but like I don't remember it as well anymore.
I don't remember too much about it, but
I
it
remember it was
looks
really
like
good. I remember it was a banger. Like I was down. Oh man.
it looks like it looks like it's getting rebooted.
Yeah.
The anime.
The anime, yeah, the anime is
Yeah,
getting rebooted. We talked about that a little while ago.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, I don't
Um,
remember.
hey, that's okay. Yeah, you've slept since then. But yeah, the
So
anime
that
is
might
getting
be. Oh,
rebooted, so that's a big part of it.
so this could be kind of a lead up to that.
Well, yes and no. I think that it was originally slated to come out earlier this year. It just feels like that. I think honestly,
Mm.
like the timing is definitely there for that. All right, going on to our next topic. Oh goodness. Okay, so Shonen Jump had to announce because people were catching on that dates were slowly changing. Uh oh, I accidentally did a thing that was the wrong one. No, okay. I'm hold on a second. I'm trying to fix a thing I fucked up. Hey, all right. So in One Piece news, nope, that's not even the right. Okay, One Piece was scheduled to be published in Weekly Shonen Jump issue 44, but due to a sudden illness that left the author in poor physical condition, the series was absent. Eiichiro Oda has now recovered and will resume serialization in Weekly Shonen Jump issue 46. So it's going to be on a 2-week break. Uh, One Piece fans kind of across the board panicked when they saw that it had that there had been a change in the schedule. Pardon me. A change in the schedule. There had been a lot of that. There had been a lot of that recently because of COVID stuff. But One Piece has confirmed to be on 2 breaks in a row, with series resuming in issue 46. And everybody was really concerned about what was happening because if that's the case, the pandemic and everything being what it was, everybody was very, very scared for Oda because it started coming out that he was feeling ill. And like 2020 being 2020, a lot of us were really scared that 2020 was going to take Oda away from us. And I was like, oh shit. But yeah, that was kind of one of the big things that was happening. People were concerned, and then we got this tweet that came out on the second, so it came out like 5 days ago, saying, "Hey, this is what's happening." Eiichiro, the staff for Oda put this out on the One Piece uh, Eiichiro Oda staff Twitter, and then it was translated by Weekly Shonen Jump here in the U.S. So it's just basically thank you for your understanding and kind of filling us in on the details and letting us know. So I'm really glad to hear that Oda's recovering, and that 2020 did not take Oda from us. You know,
Hmm.
because that
I still think
go for it.
I still think he has a manga to finish.
I mean, at this point, bro can relax, but he is trying to hit 1,000 chapter 1,000 before 2020 ends. So, like, that's one of his goals. He's not that far. I think the last chapter was 992. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So, yeah, he's not far from 1,000. Super, super effing close to 1,000. Hi, Colton.
Yeah,
So,
it's well within reason he can make it.
yeah, it is. Same notice for Weekly Shonen Jump's official Twitter account. Gotcha. So, moving on from there, that's not the next story we wanted to talk about. I just deleted it. Accidentally deleted the thing on my on the Discord here, so I figured, yeah, I'll just keep it up since I accidentally clicked it. Mass Effect Trilogy Remastered reportedly coming next year. The original Mass Effect is what's holding back the launch of that rumored Mass Effect Trilogy, according to a report. The rumored Mass Effect Trilogy Remastered bundle, supposedly known as the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, will launch in early 2021 instead of this October.
Oh shit.
This is according to a GameBeat report that claims people familiar with the development said developer BioWare and publisher Electronic Arts are holding off on releasing the bundle because of the original game, Mass Effect, according to GamesBeat sources, currently doesn't live up to the quality of the rest of the package. They go on to say that based on the graphical and gameplay differences between Mass Effect and Mass Effect 2, releasing the bundle without paying ample attention to the original game's mechanics and visuals would make a poor first impression for new players. Which they're not wrong. I kind of like how much lore is in the very first Mass Effect. And it's definitely the Mass Effect world that has been making me feel so much more inspired to work on Infinity's Light lately. Like the amount of detail that they go into just with the cultures and the backgrounds of the aliens. I'm like, shit, this is the level of detail I want for Infinity's Light. So it's another one of those series that I want to get Calvin into. And even though I'd like to be like, hey, why don't you wait until next year? It's kind of like, no, we should probably get you into this shit because fucking hell, the amount of detail that, just going into this, that I'm like, this is the level of shit that we want with Infinity's Light. So it may just be one of those things where I just sit down and do a screen share and I don't play the game. I just let the spoken lore go forward, and I just turn on the spoken lore and go, here's all this backstory. Now, this is really, really cool stuff. And then I'm like, okay, here's Mass Effect. Go play it and understand how this lore works. So it's, how they incorporate this lore into story. Like, it's so cool. They just built this whole fucking universe and how they did it. We were talking about this before we started anime and stuff. Or not anime and stuff, but What the Fell today. We were talking about that quite a bit today.
Mm-hmm.
It was really cool. But yeah, I'm seriously looking forward to that. What about you guys? Fell, have you played Mass Effect?
To be honest, I haven't. This would probably be the best chance for me to play it. I admit I didn't get a chance to play it. It was one of those times that
I will say that Mass Effect 1 is definitely like the weakest of the three of the original three. The cool thing is, this is what was so cool and groundbreaking about the Mass Effect trilogy. All right, if you can take save files from Mass Effect 1 and import them into Mass Effect 2. So like if you the choices that you make, whether you played Renegade or whether you played Paragon, who you chose to romance, what class you decided to take, if you were a soldier, if you were biotic, all that stuff. You can import that over and carry that over into Mass Effect 2, and then your choices from Mass Effect 1 and 2 combined together can be carried over to Mass Effect 3. So the choices that you make from one game to the next matter. Case in point, it is very easily possible for you to take your team in Mass Effect 2 into the final suicide mission and to lose, if not several of them, all of them. It's tough as shit, but and there's a lot of time that you have to spend going into them to play the suicide mission and get it's because it's possible to get everybody saved, to save everyone and make sure they all live through the suicide mission and not lose a single fucking person. All right, where I'm at right now and how my character is being played in Mass Effect 2, I'm going to go most of the way through the game, and then I'm going to branch off into 4 different saves. Each save is going to be a different romance. Like, I'm still going to make sure that I've got everybody set up to survive, but I'm continuing, in one save, I'm continuing my romance with Liara from Mass Effect 1. And then in another, I'm romancing Jack. And then another is Miranda. And then another is Tali. And then I'm going to play through all 4 of those romance scenarios in Mass Effect 3. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, there's some background characters and stuff that I saw today that I didn't want to spill the beans on, but like that are just like these small adorable side character moments in Mass Effect 2. And then like I got done playing it, I was like, it was nice to see those characters again. And then I remember what happens to them in Mass Effect 3, and I'm like, I'm inconsolable for the next 5 minutes. Holy fucking shit, I'm in tears. Like, holy shit, dude. Like, it's so goddamn good. What's so interesting is like you spend just like little bits of time working with like these small side characters doing like maybe like 2 minutes worth of work, but they're fleshed out so well and they make such an impact that even if you just like lightly overhear a conversation, you're like, oh shit, that's those people that, you know, X and A happened in Mass Effect 2 and this is what became of them in 3, and you're like, oh fuck, that's so sad, and you genuinely feel something for them. That's good. That's like really good storytelling. So yeah, I definitely want to use a lot of like how I want to use a lot of kind of the techniques that they use in the Mass Effect trilogy to not only create lore, build lore, but how they tell the story through said lore and like make, you know, I don't want to go into it too much, but it's definitely a series worth checking out.
I need to play it because I actually have the trilogy.
I will help you get mods. I know how to help you get mods for this.
I might just wait for the remastered so that way I can just do it all in one.
Well, they're only remastering Mass Effect 1. They're not going to fully update like 2 and 3. They may pull them up to 1080p or 4K or whatever the fuck. But essentially, you gotta realize that Mass Effect 3 came out in like 2011, so it's not crazy old. Mass Effect 1 I think it came out in 2006, so it's like 14 years old, dude. Like my car is in 06. But anyway, that's where we're at right now.
Okay.
Yep. Alrighty. I'm hoping that there are more Mass Effect like fans, and I feel like Gunpoint. Let's play incoming. Oh goodness. Been waiting for you to text us, JD. Okay, JD. Okay. Mass Effect 1 came out in 07. Okay. I was 1 year off, but it was close. Mass Effect 1
so
came out in
Aaron wants
07.
to know when we're going to do that special anime recommendation stream. Don't know yet. We'll
figure
keep
that
you up
out.
to date.
Yeah. They didn't do lore dumps in that way. They have their own way of doing it, and it's optional if you want to do lore dump, if you want to go investigating in lore. All right, on to the next thing. My Hero Academia Season 5 is officially confirmed in June 19th. That's nice. They dropped a trailer yeah. All right, and the main thing I want to talk about is the trailer for Season 5. Did either of you see it?
I haven't watched it yet, and I'll be completely honest. I've been keeping up more with the manga than the actual anime.
The trailer for Season 5 literally just covered the Class 1A versus Class 1B thing. And I was like, that's so milquetoast because that's not the only thing happening in Season 5. Season 5 should really be called My Villain Academia because, like right after the interclass thing, it shifts focus completely to the villains.
That I remember.
Oh yeah, with Redestro and all that. Yeah, man. Like there's so much going on uh with the villains probably in the latter half of season 5. And I'll tell you right now, as much as everybody was losing their shit over like seeing All for One at 100% on Deku in season 4, that's nothing compared to what's happening in the manga right now. I can't wait to see what's in the manga get animated. This is just man. That's all I can say. It's man. All right. Yeah, I don't have a lot of happy feelings about the season 5 trailer. It felt very milk toast, playing it a little
Do
too
you think
safe.
it's just because they're trying to be upbeat with it right now?
No.
Because of everything?
No, it was literally very milk toast. It's not coming out until next year, so it doesn't even matter. I'm just saying it was kind of bland for an anime trailer. There was nothing about like not poking the 2020 bear. It had everything to do with it just being kind of a bland generic trailer that I could have seen for any anime.
We're not gonna. Oh, Gavin, we're not gonna play any of the trailers due to issues before.
Yeah, I can't play trailers because the stream will get hit with copyright. So no, I can't. Sorry. All right. But yeah, I thought it was very guys. It's not even that hard to find. You can just go and find it. Just look it up on YouTube. You will find it. Okay, we all were talking about this one quite a bit, but you posted it. You get to introduce it. Fell. Let's talk about it.
So yeah, this article caught my attention. So there has been talks that it's been confirmed that Jamie Foxx will return as Electro. Now, what's interesting is that Jamie Foxx was not Electro in the current Spider-Man, but he was for Spider-Man 2
Andrew Garfield
when Sony was doing it. For the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Sony is still doing it. It's not Marvel Spider-Man. Sony is still in charge.
Well, you know what I mean. Well, the MCU.
Yes, he's not the MCU one. Yes, the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. Yeah, but I have to clarify because that's incorrect information. And since we're dealing with the news, we need to make sure that we.
You wanted to make it clear, yeah.
Yeah.
So there has been talk. Well, obviously, this confirms that we are getting Electro back. Now, we don't know in what way this Electro may be because Doctor Strange is supposedly going to set up the multiverse thing. And we don't know if it's going to be...
All of that's getting pushed back, so we don't know. The entire Phase 4 lineup has been pushed back because of 2020.
COVID. Yeah.
No, I was saying 2020 in general. I'm not saying that word because we already get in enough trouble from YouTube for saying that. We know Aaron, but we're not talking about it. Like, we've lost way too many effing people this year, so I'm just like, I'm not giving 2020 any more credit than it already has. All right, let's ignore chat and get back to the story.
Yeah. So the question that a lot of people are wondering is, if he is returning as Electro, is it going to be the Electro from Amazing, or is it just going to be a new version of Electro that he's portraying?
Because apparently there was a lot more stuff that was going on with Electro that they never got to do because it got skipped over because they were trying to rush to get to a Sinister Six movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was a lot more of Electro in there. Fuck you, Gavin. I'll do what I want.
Yeah. So I'm interested in that because there's been rumors. That's why I didn't post the article on the rumor. This is why I posted the actual.
But the thing is, this came out from Hollywood Reporter, which is a reputable source. They're not going to publish something without having like at least 2 sources on it.
Well, I was talking about there's been other supposed casting. but
Yeah,
this is the only one that's been confirmed
yeah.
that I'd rather
This
talk
one's
about.
more or less been confirmed at this point. Yeah.
Hmm.
So having this, well, you got to remember J. Jonah Jameson showed up in there, and
Well,
he's Toby Maguire's.
yeah, no, there's rumor that Tobey Maguire and Garfield are supposed to be Andrew Garfield are supposed to be supposedly coming back.
Yeah, they've been trying to. There's been a
Supposed,
lot of talk about doing a live action Spider Verse, but
yeah,
at the moment, even though we as fans really want that, we want more than to just see them on screen. We want a good fucking story. So if you're gonna give us a Spider Verse, give us a good Spider Verse story. You can't just half-ass
agreed,
it. Especially with the three of them together, they deserve better than that.
agreed. Like I said, I was not expecting Jamie Foxx to return as Electro though.
Yeah, I don't think
But
anybody was. This kind of caught us all out of the blue.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I legit am excited in a sense, but like I said before, it's really up in the air if this is going to be a new version or the one from Amazing.
Gotcha, gotcha.
But we'll see. We will see. How do you feel about it, Calvin? Or is he's gone right now, isn't he?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Sorry, had to dealing with something right now.
Gotcha,
Okay.
gotcha.
Also, I really don't have much to say because I haven't followed any of those movies
Oh shit, it
too terribly
was
much.
actually story 3. My bad. Okay, you haven't followed any of the Spider-Man movies, the Marvel Spider-Man or the Amazing Spider-Man movies?
Not since the Tobey Maguire ones.
Oh man. Okay. I would say check out the MCU Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yeah. Homecoming's good.
Definitely on my to-do list.
Alrighty. Okay, so I missed what was supposed to be story 3. Akira Amano, the mangaka for Kaitekyo Hitman Reborn, is coming back with a new manga after 7 years. This new series seems to focus on a pretty unique detective solving mysteries. The series is launching on October 11th on the Shonen Jump Plus app. So that's kind of cool. I'm looking forward to that. Some of the images from this seem to show an interesting art style here. I don't know what this. Okay, so her detective series is hitting. Yeah, on the 11th, and this is supposedly the detective series that she's doing, or the art style for the detective series. If you haven't checked out Kaitekyo Hitman Reborn, I gotta say it's one of those. It's one of those jump, like, flagship series. Like, God, it was so good. It was just so good. I can't explain why it was good. It just was, guys. It was just really effing good. But what do you think about this? I'm down. I'm up. I'm down for a new detective manga coming out.
I'm down for it. I mean, I want to also bring up the fact that I didn't know the manga artist was a female.
Yeah, I didn't either until, like, there's a lot more female mangaka out there than I knew about. You know? I'm okay with that too.
No.
That's not a problem. I was just down, like, hey, this is a really cool story. I didn't care whether it was man or woman, you know. Just write me a good story with interesting characters. That's the only thing I really care about.
Yeah. Colton, what do you mean by rumored Digimon content? There's been a new anime that's been out for a while, and they're working on a game. So, yeah.
Yeah, the what Digimon Adventure Try?
No, there's an actual new they rebooted Adventure. So it's on
Oh,
episode 18.
there you go.
Yeah, head over to Crunchyroll or Verb. Please sponsor us.
Yeah, Verve, please sponsor us. All right, moving back to where we were. According to her, there we go. According to her new comment in Weekly Shonen Jump issue 44, Demizu Poska, artist for The Promised Neverland, is working on a new manuscript for the series. It is yet unknown what the manuscript is about or where it will be published. So it sounds like this is more content coming out for The Promised Neverland. Now, I did hear that the ending for Promised Neverland manga kind of like was rushed and it wasn't as good. I also like her little icon, which looks like a small kid wearing a shark helmet. It's pretty dope. But yeah, more Promised Neverland. I have not watched or read it, and I apologize profusely right now. But everybody that I do know that has either seen it or read it is like, oh my fucking god, you need to check out this series. So this is one of those ones where I'm like, what do you guys think? You know, like, let us know in the chat if you watch this series. Are you hype about this? So yeah. All right, now we just have to wait for everything to catch up in chat because I'm guessing you guys have neither seen nor read The Promised Neverland.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've only heard of Promised Neverland? Okay. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty popular last year when its first season came out, and they've already confirmed a season 2. I know it has to do with kids in an orphanage.
It goes a lot deeper than that, but let's not spoil.
Okay, so you have read and or watched, perhaps?
Yes. I have.
Okay, I just know that it ended. Watch it after the stream? No, guy.
No.
I've got way too much shit to do. What? You guys must think I have like some level of free time. Not,
yeah.
Dude. After noon hits, I no longer have free time usually at most days. Like, the reason I'm able to stream early in the morning is because that early in the morning I don't have jack shit to do. But once noon hits, fucking hell. You okay in there, by the way? Yeah. Okay. Everybody can hear you coughing up a lung, so they're kind of curious if I'm killing somebody or not.
Stab.
No. Trust me, if I was murdering somebody, you wouldn't hear them coughing. And I sure as hell wouldn't be doing it live on a stream. Come on, man. I'm not gonna give the FBI that much to work with. All right. Guys, if you have not seen, there is now a visual teaser for World Trigger Season 2. And the art style actually looks quite improved. This is another Toei animation, and it is a Shonen Jump series, though right now it is currently monthly. I gotta tell you guys, I'm super fucking hyped for this. If you have not checked out World Trigger, please, please, please go do yourself a favor. It is up on Crunchyroll and Verve. You can watch World Trigger at your own leisure. There's a lot of it there, but it's a really interesting story. I would suggest checking out the manga as well, because the manga really goes further. And, I just can't wait. Also, yes, I am aware that Noblesse just came out. I haven't watched it yet. I wanna. Leave me alone about it, people, in the chat. Alright. This one's rather obscure, so I'm assuming that neither of you are familiar with World Trigger.
I've heard of it, but that's basically it.
It's got I will say just off the bat, Calvin, you should watch it just to hear the intro. The intro is kind of a banger.
Okay.
The opening's kind of banging, so I would definitely recommend it for that. Like, it's one of those really overlooked series, and it kind of also got popular for doing something that no manga really had done up until that point. It had been on hiatus for 2 years because of the mangaka getting sick and actually having to have surgery on his back. And, like, it was out of commission. It went on hiatus for 2 years, and it came back. And now it's on a monthly release schedule. At first it was bi-weekly, and now I think it's just monthly. But like, holy shit, dude! Like, it's so crazy cool. I'm really digging it, and it was one of those ones that like it was really starting to become popular, and then the mangaka had to go on hiatus for a physical illness. It really sucked.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Excuse me.
Colton, I just got a huge list of anime I need to watch at this point. I just need to bite the bullet and subscribe to Crunchyroll for a month. Yeah, bro, you really do. Or just subscribe to Verve. Same thing, but you also get all the Sentai shit with it. And Rooster Teeth and a couple other things. It's kind of worth the money. All right, anyway. Calvin, are you ready to be upset? Are you ready to be triggered?
I'm waiting in the wings for my triggering.
All right, here we go.
He's waiting for his devil trigger.
Okay, here we go. Drew Holton. I don't know this guy personally. I don't know if he's actually like a good a nice dude or an asshole.
This crap.
But this guy, but just from this tweet alone, this dude's an asshole. So there's the picture of like in Japan they finally got the giant Gundam and it can actually move and stuff, and that's pretty cool. This dude posts a good reminder that cartoons are inappropriate for anyone but children. This is the sort of weird thing that well-adjusted people should age out of. I went and checked on this dude. All he does is talk about politics and political shit. Like, it would be that motherfucker. It would be the motherfucker that talks about Nerd Prom back when they did the White House press briefings, that would sit there and call it Nerd Prom for people who aren't even really fucking nerds. Pissed off, fuckers. You ain't really nerds. And anyway, be this guy to sit there and tell somebody how to be a fucking adult. If 2020 has shown us anything, it's that the so-called adults have no fucking clue what they're doing. And how dare you shut the fuck up? Entertainment is the only thing that's keeping us alive right now. However, instead of going through all of that, I simply posted something different. Let me see if I can fucking find it. I've been streaming a lot lately. Apologies. So, to which I replied, I quote tweeted him, "Ah yes, Cowboy Bebop, Bungo, Stray Dogs, and Silent Voice, dealing with issues that every 5 to 10-year-old can relate to. I'm also sure that shows like Akira and Hellsing are big hits with the children too." To which, I've gotten 2 likes, 1 quote tweet, and 1 retweet, and I think that was both. I think both the retweet and the quote tweet, and one of the likes was actually PhatDogStudios, which means I did that.
Huh.
But yeah, I got very triggered. Which, by the way, if you'd like to follow me on Twitter, Richie Roberts VO at Richie Roberts VO, and at Fell the VA and at CWII.
2 C's.
CCWII. Thank you.
Yep.
That's Calvin. Basically, if you go to my Twitter, you'll see them. I follow both of them. Shameless plugs. All right.
So
So
this
that
is a guy
rat
that
bastard-
lacks imagination or any sense of happiness.
Yeah,
Basically, is what you're telling me.
I'm telling you right now. I was gonna say something about Miyazaki, but I was like, that's like E for everyone, bruh. Or just sit here and say, bro, I'm sorry you didn't have much of a childhood. I mean,
it doesn't sound like he has much of an adulthood, given his level of punditry on Twitter of all places.
So to be fair, this is some asshole that works for New York Times and the Washington Post, and he's gonna sit here and tell me how to be a fucking adult. Go fuck yourself, dude.
Completely disregarding the fact that
the most
things
appropriate...
like cartoons and cartoons, sci-fi, fantasy have been like some of the biggest driving forces in like technological advancements.
Not to mention,
but
the video gaming industry, which easily dwarfs Hollywood right now, and I don't even just mean like COVID Hollywood and how it currently is. I mean straight up Hollywood. Like the video game industry is the biggest industry in the world right now. And but probably the most appropriate response is to just simply say, how like, who are you to judge people for how they want to live their lives? Like, let people.
I was gonna say, the best response was to tell him to eat a dick.
the I would say that would be an appropriate response, except my name is Richard, and no.
You wouldn't want him to eat you of all people.
I would not. I definitely would not. And for all my fellow Richards out there, I would like to also respond with a hearty no as well.
Oh my god.
We did nothing to deserve this. We did nothing to deserve this. All right, I got permission for this one, so I don't have to get in trouble for that. But yeah. So stupid shameless plugs aside, guys. This guy's an asshole. And he deserves all your hate. But I would like a little bit of love for my response, so if you would go like my tweet, that'd be great. I want some attention, damn it.
Notice me.
Notice me. No. Okay, so what's really funny is okay, so a preview for Freeman or a trailer for the second trailer for Freeman dropped, and it was really good, but we're not going to show you that. What we're going to show you instead is the joke that they made about having the cast and crew of Freeman together to do kind of a joking date announcement. So they were just like, because of how the world is right now, so they were like, hey, the original release date, hey, Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's Day. Like they're just saying eventual possible release dates for everything getting pushed back. And I'm just like, this is just fucking Ryan Reynolds killing it as a marketing person yet again. It's like, holy fucking shit, I want Ryan Reynolds to be the marketing team for everything I do. Because he's just gonna kill it, you know? It's just brilliant. If you guys haven't watched this, I highly encourage you to check it out. I just want to take a minute to just kind of geek out about like the sheer amazingness that is the marketing teams that Ryan Reynolds gets himself involved in. I don't have anything other than that. That was basically it. We can move on if you want.
I mean, I'm excited for the movie.
I am too. I saw the new trailer. I thought it was really, really good.
I think it cleared up some stuff that I had questions about the movie.
Same.
Honestly.
Same. Alrighty. And finally, okay, getting back to it, our very own Orc Soldier 2, Chef PK, made Yukihira's final dish from Shokugeki no Soma. So, holy shit, guys. I would suggest not watching this until after you've eaten. Do not watch this on an empty stomach. It will induce
I have
the
to look
urge
away.
cook.
I mean, I'm hungry right now. Stop it.
Okay,
Don't show me this.
So first off, he made his own flour. And did all
Why
the
are you
things.
showing me this?
Because here's the thing, he made his own egg.
His own flour, his own batter.
He made his own hollandaise sauce, is what he's actually doing.
Ooh.
Yep.
Nice.
Eggs Benedict, hollandaise, and then yeah, there he is making the poached eggs, which I had some poached eggs today. Some scallions. And then let's see, what was this that he was doing? There's his cat. Oh, yeah, pork belly. He sliced some pork belly fat and sprinkled it with salt and everything, and then he cooked those over a grill. Uh, and then he got, I can't remember what it was that he got and mixed all up in there, but then he smoked that. I don't know what this thing is. Apparently, he can smoke things just in aluminum foil. Can just smoke shit. I'm like, motherfucker. And then he smoked it for a while, and then while he was doing that, he made he had his rice, and then he took, this is where he took the poached eggs and he tempura fried the poached eggs, and then he put the tempura egg with some of that smoked pork belly and put it on top of the rice, then threw that hollandaise on top, and then put a little bit of the scallions on. Oh, and this was a time trial, by the way, guys. He had to do this in under an hour. He had 28 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. He did it in an hour and a half. All of this, you can make this meal in an hour and a half. Then he eats it, right? He's going to try it out because, of course, he eats everything he makes. And then I love that he's like, Chef PK EXE has stopped working. And then he comes back and he's like, this is so fucking good. So the funny thing, Fel, this is one of the things he had eaten like a couple, like, hours before he recorded for us.
I know, I'm jealous.
Right? Like, fuck, I want this. I want to try this. I don't have a way to actually smoke that pork belly, which is sad. But this was like the final dish that Soma made when he was for season 5. So he made the dish that Soma made in season 5, and Chef, why you do this to me? You make anime food come to, like, I was okay before because it was like, oh, it's anime food, I can't make that. And now that I know I can make that, it's so much worse. It's so much worse. But, you know, we wanted to show Chef PK a little bit of love, and for everybody that keeps asking, who's Chef PK? Well, this is Chef PK. And this is his channel. Go check it out. Subscribe. Hope you like it. He does reactions to Food Wars, as well as just makes anime foods in real life. You should check it out. It's pretty cool. He takes his passions and puts them together, anime and food. And now he's got a channel dedicated to anime food. So there you go, guys. All right, that being said, that's anime and stuff. Do you have any final comments on this story, you guys?
No, well, I'm hungry now, thanks.
Well, I'm sorry we didn't do our traditional let's give our opinions and stuff that we've been slowly doing. We had a limited amount of time, and I wanted to make sure Calvin had as much time to be here as possible.
Because
I gotta get back to work.
Yeah,
like my day job, as in my actual day job.
We can carry your stuff over to next week. We'll be back hopefully on Monday again next week. We were not intending for this to be on Wednesday this week. It just kind of things happened on Monday, and you know, it is what it is.
All right.
But that has been anime and stuff. Of course, it's the show where we talk about anime and stuff. And we will see you guys next week. But like I said, guys, keep your ears open on anime and stuff topics, because we are going to have some announcements coming out for anime and stuff for next year very, very soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So that's it for us, guys. We'll see you next time. You will probably see me if you're sub to my channel, like Zoinks Gaming. If you're sub to it, you'll see me tomorrow morning. I will be jumping back into Mass Effect 2. So for those of you that have been checking out my Mass Effect streams, don't you worry. Mass Effect 2 starting back up. Bye-bye.
Bye.